Happy morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So I just finished getting dressed for the gym. Got a leg workout this morning. I woke up so tired because I barely even slept last night. Had the worst bags under my eyes. I had to put a little makeup on my face just to kind of cover my bags a little bit and just freshen up my face because I also have to film some Instagram content as well. So yeah, I'm about to mix my pre-workout and then I'm gonna go down, have a little light breakfast before the gym, which is something that I don't usually do. I hope you are well. I hope you are great. Full leg day, quad focused. So that is the plan for this morning. The set is from TLF Apparel. Don't know if you guys can see the little logo. That's what we're giving today. So you guys already know one of my non-negotiables before my workout is hitting that mobility routine before my lower body day and also upper body when I'm training upper body. These are some of my favorite lower body mobility exercises that I like to do before I get into my routine. And it only usually takes about 1 or 2 minutes to do. And these have helped me so much with my mobility, my flexibility, and also my depth for my workout. So highly recommend that you do your dynamic stretches before your workouts. So today's workout is going to be pretty quick and straight to the point. I'm only doing about 4 to 5 exercises and I'm doing 4 sets of each. So I'm going to start off with the single seated leg press. And I usually do a warm-up set first with light weights before I go into my working set where I then load on more weights. So I'm doing between 10 to 15 reps. So with this exercise, it's a really great isolation movement for your legs. So if you're someone who has any muscle imbalances, this is great because you get to target each leg independently. So if you're someone who notices that maybe one of your legs is weaker or smaller than the other, then targeting them individually like this is a great way to improve the strength and the size of that weaker, smaller leg. Also, this gives a really good focus on your quads. And even though this exercise is primarily a quad dominant exercise, it also engages your glutes to some extent, which does help your overall lower body strength. So after doing the single legs, I'm now going straight into doing both legs, and I'm keeping a slightly narrow foot placement. This is to focus more on my quads. If you have a wider foot placement, that will have more focus on your hamstrings. And also, like you guys know, with every single one of my exercises and just the way that I train in general, tempo is key. So I'm slowing down my movements as much as I can. And also, don't forget, when you're pushing the weights back up, make sure not to overextend at the top. So don't lock out your knees because that of course can lead to injuries if you're pushing like really heavy weights. So I decided to do Smith machine squats today with the closed stance. So I'm putting a lot of focus on my quads here. I'm keeping the weight super mellow because I will be supersetting this with a leg curl. So my goal here isn't to go that heavy at all. This is just a really good alternative to like a goblet squat with dumbbells, which I do all the time. So I just wanted like to switch up my routine and give myself a different variation just to change up my routine a little. So I started off with 15 kg on each side, and then I went up to about 35 kg on each side. I don't know how much that is in pounds. I'll write on the screen. But whatever weight that you're going to use, whatever weight that you're training with, just make sure that you're always moving with intention. So it's all about your form, time under tension, and really focusing on that mind to muscle connection. So slow down your reps and your tempo a bit, and just make sure that you feel your muscles working. So with my quad leg extension, my start weight with this machine is usually around 35 kilograms, and I would rep out at about 10 to 15 reps depending, and I would usually go up to about 65 kilograms, sometimes 70, and then I'll make my way down in weight, and then I'll continue to go until I quite literally can't go anymore. So I'll just rep out, go till failure. I ended today's workout with dumbbell split squats, and this one was really tough to get through, especially supersetting this with the leg curls. So with this exercise, I do not fully extend at the top just because I want to keep the tension on my quads a little longer. And of course, I'm slowing down my tempo to keep my muscle under as much tension because that is where you are going to grow. And it's also a really big part of progressive overload, which is what you want when you're trying to build muscle or, any form of bodybuilding. So yeah. And also this is a reminder to always check your ego at the door. Okay, when you are training, it's all about your form over everything rather than trying to lift the heaviest and not doing the exercise correctly. So yeah, just a friendly reminder to you all. And yeah, that concludes today's workout segment.